Behind the stories, the Battle of Kong. June 25, 1950, the Korean peninsula is ripped apart by war. A brutal, bloody conflict is about to unfold, and its outcome will shape the future of not just Korea, but the entire world. This is the story of a heroic stand, a battle that very nearly sealed the fate of South Korea, the Battle of Pusan Perimeter. The war breaks out. War broke out when North Korean forces, backed by Soviet weapons and tanks, crossed the 38th parallel on that fateful June morning. Within days, the capital of Seoul was captured, and South Korean and American troops were in full retreat. The North seemed unstoppable, determined to unite the peninsula under a single communist banner. By August 1950, the situation was dire. The United Nations forces, led by the United States, were cornered in a small strip of land at the southeastern tip of Korea, around the city of Pusan. It was here that one of the most critical and overlooked battles of the Korean War would take place. If the North Koreans broke through the Pusan perimeter, the entire peninsula would fall. Pusan perimeter, the last stand. The Pusan perimeter was a defensive line that stretched nearly 140 miles, 225 kilometers around the port city of Pusan. Here, over 140,000 troops, including South Koreans, Americans, and other UN forces, prepared for the onslaught. Supplies were short, the men were tired, morale was shaky, but there was no room for retreat. It was a fight to the death. For the next few months, these soldiers would face wave after wave of North Korean attacks. One of the most crucial fronts was the Nakdong River, where fierce battles took place. The river became a lifeline for the UN forces, acting as a natural barrier against the advancing North Koreans. But the enemy was determined. North Korean soldiers launched repeated assaults, sometimes with nothing more than rifles and sheer determination, trying to push their way through. Heroism and sacrifice. Heroism was everywhere during these brutal weeks. American and South Korean forces fought side by side, their backs literally against the sea. At the Battle of Hill 303, a small group of US soldiers, low on ammunition and food, held out for days against overwhelming odds. But the cost of this battle was high. Over 4,000 UN troops lost their lives defending the perimeter, with thousands more wounded. Civilians, too, were caught in the crossfire. Homes were destroyed, families displaced, and countless lives were shattered. Conclusion. The Battle of Pusan Perimeter may not be as well known as other battles in history, but it was one of the most important moments of the Korean War. It was a battle of survival, and without it, the world might look very different today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more incredible stories.